Take it.
From the top or where?
Top.
Okay. Hello everyone, welcome back to Millennial Life. I'm your host, Laura Odegaard, and today we are joined by a very special guest. Today we're here with Kent Speakman of Connect TV and also Connect Live Events. Welcome, Kent.
Thanks for having me. Really excited to chat with you today.
Thanks for coming on. And before the show started, Kent and I were just chatting a little bit about all of the things that you've done, and you've done a ton of things, which I think is super cool. Most recently, or maybe not most recently, but you helped produce the live Facebook event for Make-A-Wish.
Yeah, we've worked with the Make-A-Wish New York Metro for the last 2 years on their Power of a Wish Gala. The first year it was hosted by Nigel Barker. We went live only to Facebook, and that was actually the first show that I did with Connect as the production company. And we ended up winning Campaign of the Year. We beat out Burger King, Pinterest, and A6.
Wow! So you beat out some big
brand campaigns.
Yeah.
Yeah, we incorporated
and
in.
I'm assuming you're probably working on a much smaller budget than they had, and you still.
Yeah, the budget was very small. We actually booked it on a Monday. We're there on Thursday, and flew the team out. We incorporated in the live auction so people at home could bid on items. They raised 1.3 that first year, and then 1.7 last year.
Wow.
We're ramping up for June, early June this year again to so we can continue to grow that number.
Keep that momentum, yeah. So now, okay, so for someone who doesn't totally understand this, myself being included, so what exactly does it mean to be a producer of the live event? Do you do the whole event, or do you do the coverage of it?
So it's a little bit of both. We work with the event organizers to turn their galas or their events into an actual show. So we'll look at
a show on Facebook.
We'll go live to Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, as well as on the Connect TV network.
Okay.
So we're on Apple TV, Roku, iOS, Android, and then the web at connect.tv.
Okay.
So we'll go live to multiple destinations. We've done up to 85 destinations simultaneously for some of the bigger charity events that we've done that have a lot of different stakeholders. Most recently, I think we did one, we were on about 20 destinations just 2 weeks ago for Serena Williams charity. And we were partnered with the Tennis Channel on that to do live coverage of Desert Smash, which is a big celebrity tennis tournament out in Palm Springs.
Oh, how fun. Did you get to meet Serena?
I met a lot of people, yeah. We did the red carpet show, and then we had all the coverage for the matches, and then Bob Sinclair was doing a party at the end, and so it was a great event, and Ryan McCauley, who's a good friend of mine, has been putting that on, and this was the 14th annual one, I believe, and the 15th is next year, so. How
fun. So now how did you get to this? What made you want to get into live events, live TV, production, the whole thing?
Yeah, I've been in production since I think I was maybe 12 years old when my parents bought a little camera and I started shooting videos, and it's just been a passion ever since. I moved to LA from Canada just over 6 years ago, working on producing other linear content.
And were you doing production in Canada as well?
Was, yeah, both front and back camera there more so, and then moved here to produce. I was working on a short form TV series to bring awareness to human trafficking issues. Said, let's throw a party at the Sofitel. I had a background in events and hospitality, so I knew how to throw a good party.
Yeah.
Put that on.
That's a skill, okay? It's not easy to throw a good party. I have done a little bit of event planning here and there, and in my opinion, I think the hardest part is making sure people show up.
Yeah.
How do you deal with making sure that the guest list is solid and people don't flake?
Well, for something like that, it was the first thing I had done in LA where I phoned everyone that I had known, and everyone said yes. So from our red carpet host, Lillian Garcia from the WWE, to Cher Calvin from KTLA hosting the...
we know Lillian here. Yes, yeah. Okay. Funny story, where is she? There she is.
No way, yeah, she's wonderful.
There's Lillian, if anyone can't see. There's Lillian. Hey Lillian, we're here with your friend Kent. Just wanted to say hi. But yeah, how funny, what a small world.
So she hosted it, and that was the first time I had done a live event. We ended up doing that, turned the event into a red carpet gala show. So everyone showed up. We had a way for them to promote the tune-in on the red carpet. We did the interviews, we had music, we had speakers. We had some people from LAPD and the FBI showed up to share some really important and juicy stories.
That's exciting.
That were pretty compelling, and
yeah,
and
absolutely.
so that was the first one, and I didn't really know the technical aspects of live or.
So now this was 6 years ago?
No, this would have been roughly 2.5, 3 years ago.
Okay, 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, and then since then, and then I had actually partnered up and started another network, which was more entertainment focused, and I had a little bit different vision for working on the nonprofit and social good side of things, and some of the spiritual content that we share. And so I left that company to start Connect. The Make-A-Wish show was the first one that we did, and we've done over 100 shows since.
And when did you start Connect?
So started as the production company last June.
Okay. Oh, so you guys are still pretty brand new.
Yeah, it's like a year and a half with the production company, and then we rolled out. Apple TV came last May, and then it was like a month before that Roku, Android, iOS, and then the web was, I believe, December of last year. So.
Wow, I love it. All right, well, we are going to cut to a super quick commercial break, but when we come back, I'm going to ask Ken a few questions about his millennial life, and we're going to get to learn a little bit more about this event planning and production master. Stay tuned.
Awesome.
Then we'll just...
All right, stand by. All right. Bringing it back into that camera.
Okay. Hey everyone, and welcome back. We're here with Ken, and I was just about to ask Ken some more questions about his millennial life. So Ken, we got to hear a little bit about your business and what you do for work. Now we're gonna get to know you. So, are you a morning or night person?
I'd probably say night.
Night?
Yeah.
What time do you normally go to bed?
10:30 on like an earlier day. Usually it's around midnight or 1 o'clock by the time I actually wind down.
Nice. Do you prefer phone calls or text messages?
50-50. To be honest,
50-50?
it's like it's right down the line. It depends, like if it's something complex on the phone, if it's just quick info, definitely text.
You know what I hate? I hate is when someone's texting me and I'm like, this would be so much easier if I could just call you. So I call them and then they don't answer and then they say just text. I'm like, this is taking forever over text. Yeah, those times I'm like, please just call me. It's so much quicker. Do you use any dating apps?
I've tried them and I haven't had a lot of success, so so it's not really,
What is your life motto?
My life motto would probably be the same as Connect. Believe, connect, change the world. So
believe, connect, change
believe in
the
yourself,
world.
believe in what you can do, make the connections to do it, help other people connect. If you help other people to succeed, you're going to succeed with them.
Truth. I love that one. That is so true. So true. I am a firm believer in helping other people and just trusting that it's going to come back around for you.
Yeah, Keith Ferrazzi, I don't know if you've read Never Eat Alone or Who's Got Your Back, both New York Times bestsellers.
Oh,
wonderful
really?
author. He's based here in Los Angeles. He's actually the one that really helped me to solidify that. So
yeah,
if I could give him a book plug.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
You hear that, Keith? What is your favorite emoji?
That's a great question. Probably the sunshine in the morning.
Oh, that one's sweet. I like that one. No one said that one yet. I like the sunshine one. That one's a good one. What is your biggest pet peeve?
Pet peeve, flakiness.
Me too.
People not showing up when
and
they commit.
I bet like with events and production and all of that, you encounter so much flakiness.
Yeah, it can varying degrees. Yeah. I've had hosts not show up, and then I've scrambled to have to figure out how to make things work.
Do you just hop in front of the camera?
I've had to do that a couple times.
I mean, next time if a host doesn't show,
we know
there is a host around. There is a host around.
We'll have to get that figured out.
It's me. It's me. I'm the host. Next one. Are you a coffee or a tea drinker?
Coffee.
Coffee.
Yes.
Coffee all the way?
All the way, yeah.
How do you drink your coffee?
Well, I really like Bulletproof. So I don't know if you've had Dave
Have you
Asprey's
guys done a special on Bulletproof yet? I feel like that would be a good one for Connect.
Actually, we have. We haven't had Dave on, but I work with a gentleman, Neil Cannon, and he wrote The Vitality Secret. And we've got a whole series with him on Connect TV. And so he did a special on Bulletproof coffee and its benefits. And
oh, I love it.
So yeah, you'll have to check that out.
Yeah, because I've tried Bulletproof coffee and I like it a lot because sometimes regular coffee makes me a little jittery.
Yeah.
But I noticed that I don't get that when I drink Bulletproof.
Yeah, well, I believe it's the fat lipids kind of bond with the caffeine, and it gives it a slower release. So.
That's what I think, at least. That's what I'm pretty sure. What is your favorite cocktail?
Favorite cocktail would be probably a Moscow Mule or a Mezcal Mule, depending.
A mezcal with mezcal.
Yeah, with a mezcal.
Yum. I like that. How many hours a day do you spend on social media?
That depends if you count working this last week.
We count it all.
This last week and probably 16 hours because
A day?
We were live, yeah. We
Oh,
had
okay, that makes
two live
sense.
events
Yeah.
back to back with Five Guys, the ocean cleanup, anti-pollution guys, and then Whitma, which was within 2 days. So yeah,
Busy.
16 hours of live social media, if that counts.
Busy bee. I love it. I hope you had a lot of viewers on those 16 hours, because let me tell you, going live for 16 hours, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes we go live for about 20 minutes, and that is, it's a lot to be
It's a lot.
on for that long.
Yeah.
It's a skill. But you weren't in front of the camera.
No, I was just behind.
Did you jump in
managing all
ever,
of the,
even for a few minutes?
Actually, no. This one I didn't. I was in the back managing the live production and switching between all the cameras and hosts and different things going on.
Yeah, keeping everything on track,
Yeah.
on schedule. Okay, and if you could switch bodies with anyone for a day, who would it be and what would you do that day?
That's interesting. Because there's two different ways you could take that, but I would probably say Richard Branson.
The more appropriate, or go inappropriate, whichever way you want to
Probably
go.
I would say Richard Branson, just
yeah?
because of the cool things he's doing,
Yeah,
and,
he seems
and
cool.
you know, as somebody I would look up to, who's changing the world and making a positive impact.
What would you do as Richard Branson for the day?
I don't know. Probably just go through his regular routine of like having fun and
Go through
doing
all his
good
contacts.
things.
You're like, I would write them down and remember them for when I switch back.
That is
Ooh, that's
a
a
good
good one.
plan. Yes. Richard,
right.
if you're watching,
Yeah.
yeah.
Richard, we have a
I heard he has an island and has parties
Body
there.
stare.
I think we should
Yeah.
all see.
I
if
think we
can-
should plan the next Connect party on Richard Branson's island.
That's a great idea.
I'm in. Anyone else? No? Me? Anyways, thank you so much for coming on, Keith. We loved having you. And tell people where they can find you and where they can watch Connect TV.
So it's Connect TV. It's knekt.tv. If you want to look at our live upcoming schedule, it's connect.live. And you can also find that in the Apple TV App Store, Roku, iOS, Android. I'll just KNEKT.
KNEKT. Thank you so much, Keith. Thank you so much, Kent, for coming on. And everyone else, stay tuned for Millennial Life. Catch more episodes on Focus TV. Thanks for watching. We can edit that, Keith, back to
Do the outro at the end. Outro into this middle camera.
into the middle
Because
camera.
You
Okay.
did Keith twice. It was earlier on too.
Oh no, I was talking about the
Yeah.
book author.
No, you said thanks so much, Keith.
Oh
and
my
then we
gosh.
went into the end, and then you said it twice. So
Okay,
I, don't,
I said it
just
twice.
I just went with it.
Yeah.
So
Oh my gosh. See, because once we said Keith, the book author, then I had
Then it
Keith
was-
in my